Hello, everyone, and welcome to Poor Man's Trading. As always, this is my daily video of my trades and building my program, the Poor Man's Trading. Uh, Now, as always, I start with re- regurgitating the things I've come up with. As you, if you've watched any of my previous shows, you will see that I have changed these slightly according to, growth and what I've learned. Um, Build your capital daily. Unfortunately, today I have not been able to do that for myself. I plan on to, after this recording, go in and try to build some capital. And I hope everyone else has been having a good day at that and has had a chance to work on their capital so they can do their investing. I keep my own records. As, there, as you'll see, I also do that on Excel. You can use any spreadsheet program you want or any paperwork you want to keep. Just keep records of some kind. You'll know what kind of information you want to look at and what information you need as you build your system. Um, my expectations are 1% a week. My goal right now is to get up to $4,000 so I can split it between $2,000 going into options and $2,000 staying at the stock trading level. Stay positive and build your system. Doing that pretty good. Today is Tuesday. It's April 22nd, 2025. Invest in yourself and put a little time each day learning and researching. I was able to do that yesterday evening for a little bit, but today I have not had a chance with household stuff and shopping. Had to go run some errands. The rules I have for my investing: I never sell any stock for less. I'm willing to hold on to it for the period of time needed for it to reach my selling point. I only deal in stocks that have dividends in case a stock does go below that selling point. The dividends kind of give me a little bit of recovery for that. Stocks on history. We didn't see that a lot yesterday when I did my building of the $20 stocks. I was hoping we'd run across one and I could show you guys what I mean by small histories. But when you're building your list of stocks to go through, you'll see some stocks only have a couple of days, couple of weeks, few months of history. They're brand new stocks, so they don't have enough history to look at. You know, what was the norm for this stock when it goes up, what it goes down. Does it have support? What's the resistance? What's the, especially if it's brand new, it doesn't have any seasonality with it. And if you're wondering what those terms are, I might work on that today. Stocks must have a good volume of trading. This is what I use because I've noticed that stocks that don't trade a lot during the day, they can either not change prices at all, or they could have a large jumps in prices because one person went and bought 20,000 shares and that's all the trading there was. And another person the next day came back and sold 40,000 shares and that's all the trading there was. And it's just not a good picture. Stocks should show the start of an uptrend. Generally, I do look at this when I look at the charts. I look to see that the prices are gaining slowly or gaining in an uptrend, but it's not near the resistance. What am I talking about resistance and support? Well, here's a good quick question. Speaking of ARKO, at the end of yesterday's video, you guys saw that I had purchased 3 shares of this. I had set up what my price point was and my price to sell it at. During the day, while I was off somewhere, I came back that evening, wanted to look at everything after the market closed, and those shares were sold. So, even though it's a day trade, I put it in there as a limited to limit the sell at that point. I wasn't expecting it to hit a 3% profit margin in one day, and they sold it. So, they can't really tag my account for day trading when they're the ones that allowed me to set it up as a pre-sale. And I'm only sold like 3 shares, so it's not a big. I don't think it's a big deal. Here's an uptrend. Every day it's moving up. Doesn't mean it has to be in green. You'll see times where it moves up and have red in here. The green and red, like I said yesterday, just shows you if it's more or less from where it started that day, not the prior day. Whoops. So like this one opened up here, dropped down to as low as this, but it closed up here. So because it when it final price was higher than when its starting price, it was green. But if you'll notice, this one opened lower than it's ended, but it still went up that day, and it's on a nice little slope up. Now, as I was saying, what is resistance? What is support? Okay, this is something I learned, so I'm going to pass it on to everyone who watches this. This looks to be about a 2 week. Let's see. No, a 1 month. 1 month here, 1 month there. So about 2 months. Usually, their support will be the bottom that touches a lot. So if I was to draw a line, oh, this one already has a line. It was just continued. See that line right there? That was the support. If I was to continue it, I would say the support actually kind of improved. Where all these little tips touch, people don't like it when it gets that low. They'll buy it and try to increase. This is when they're buying, is when it gets but these dollar amounts. This is called support. Right here, it dropped below it for a moment, but came back. This was temporary. This was actually the low of the year. So it was a temporary drop. So it looks like you probably won't get any lower than this for a while. The people who really like to buy this stock and keep this stock doesn't like when the price gets this low, they buy more. But what is the resistance? I wouldn't say there's a lot of resistance right now because we had this drop from the tariffs. If I was to go look at past, I'd say up here was the resistance. In a closer time period, probably right in this range was the resistance. You even got touches here to right about here. So normal resistance on this one is going to be around the $7.30 mark before the tariffs scare. I expect if you want to, you could hold this one. It would probably climb back up into this range, and you could make some money. But that's not what I'm about. I'm about getting 1 to 3% off a stock, selling it, and moving my cash. Looking for another opportunity. Now I did, like I said, I sold those. So this morning I set up so that when the market opened, I would be buying another stock. That stock was ICMB. Oh, wrong click, sorry. ICMB should be. Is it not in either one of my list? Right here. Now I purchased it at $3, but it should have been in my. Did I accidentally click on the button and delete it? Maybe. Let me see if I can add it here. ICB. Nope. It's in there somewhere. I'm just not. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's right here. Now I purchased this at $3, I believe it said. If I go to monitor, it says yes. Bought 3 ICMB at $3 this morning when it opened. So, as I keep my personal records, shares 3, I buy Well, buying is at $3. So, oh, I guess this is a new line. I didn't go down this before. Okay. That means my target would be 1% of $3 is 3 cents. So 3.03 is my target. And I got carry over the, no, I just want to carry over the format. Really, it should be that format right there. Okay. And that format. Well, I am way above 303. So can I sell it? Heck, at 309, I'd be at 3%, but 307, I'm good. See, now yesterday when that stock sold, I made 30 cents off of 2 shares. That was, like I said, poor man trading. We're trading $227 worth of stocks, which I have $216 invested right now. So let's see here. What did it say that was at? See, right now it's down to 302. Earlier today it was way up here, and now it's back down to where I just bought it. So I need to set up. I need to set up its alert, and I need to set up its auto sell. So the alert will be a 303. I'm going to create an alert. It'll tell me if it hits 303, which is its 1% mark. And then I want to set up a. Oh, I just hit 304. So should I sell it at 4 cents per share and make 12 cents off of this? Or should I wait? That's the question. And that's a question you're probably going to ask yourself a lot. Do I wait or do I pull the trigger? What I'm doing right now is I'm going to set up a price that I will automatically pull the trigger. At 309, at 3%, limit the sell, good till canceled. Confirm. Set it up. So I set my alert up and it hit. It automatically deleted that alert. If it gets back to 309 today, they'll automatically sell it for me. Sorry, I just got a message from the wifey. Okay, so let's go see how the rest of our stocks are doing. Now, as before, I'll do this. I'm going to try and. I really need to split screen my screen, so we're not having to do this every time, because for some reason Thinkorswim does not memorize the size you put it at when you shrink down. It'll shrink, but then you have to resize it. For that, every time you close it, it has no memory. It'll remember now. If I expand it and then shrink it, it'll remember it. But the minute I'm log out of the program, it's like, oh, I don't know what you're doing. But let's go here. Let's go right about there. Okay. Current trades. I was gonna say, I don't think there we go. BRY. BRY is way down here. Going up today. Slowly making its mark back. But today's not the day to sell it off. Neither is BDI or ACCO. They're starting to make a comeback. But these are ones that I purchased and then the tariff scare hit. Who's this? GPMB. Oh. This is one that just didn't perform like I thought it would. I bought it at 260. It's down to 175, so I have to wait. COHN got a ways to go, but it is coming back. So I figure I'm probably be holding these stocks this week still. ARI, same thing. We're seeing improvement. We're seeing a return come back. Which one is this? This is AFC 571 to 516. Okay, did some. This one did some weird bouncing. It hit the mark, but by the time I even noticed that, it already dropped again. It opened up like right here, I think it was. Got up this high. Got up this. No, no, it opened up here. That's right. It opened up here for some reason. Hit my mark. I didn't have the program on, so I didn't get the bell. And before I could even notice that, it had already dropped price. So I missed my opportunity to buy out, to sell out at my 1% off of this one. But it is coming back up, so it should hit its. Hopefully this week it might even hit its 1% mark, and I can sell it, and move that money. BDN. Another one I had purchased back over here before the tariffs, and it's coming up. And today it's got a nice little gain on it. Let's hope it stays that way. Moving its way back on. Okay. AES is doing the same, although it seems to be doing on a downtrend for some reason. Not exactly my favorite looking here. You would think it's got some support, but it just hit a low yesterday. Way down here. That's not good. I don't like that. I'm going to be holding that for a while. Hopefully they pay dividends. They do. They pay dividends. How close am I to a dividend then? Actually, 430 is when they paid it last year, so maybe they'll be paying one in a couple of weeks if I have to hold it long. At least I'll get a little bit of recovery. And next, TCPC. I think this is, yeah, it's another one that dropped on me. Oh, XP's at 444. Ooh, what's my target? 1437. This is above my target. It's not quite at my 3%, but I can sell it right now. I've been holding that one. Oh, you gotta get rid of that before you can sell. There we go. 1444, just sold it. I've been waiting for that one to come back. So what's that look like? XP 1. So no dividends were made. Sold 14.44. We made 22 cents on that one. So yes, I had to hold it an extra week, but still, last week I did hit my goal, so it wasn't that didn't get hurt. This week on $14.20, I made 22 cents off of it. So that's over 1%. And if you want the proof of that, let's go 0.22 divided by 14.22, where I purchased it for. That's a 1.5% increase. So that helps for this weekly's goal. I can go over here and say realized 22 cents. That puts me at 52 for the week so far. On Wednesday, no, Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Okay, and then what I do is we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and go through my last one. Nope, I got a lot more to go through. Okay, a lot more to go through. That was a nice little X-ray. It's at 1304. Mark is 1329. Youch. This one was a bad call on my part. I make bad decisions. I was expecting to start this up climb, and it did. It kind of went, and it's doing this little bit, rocking. It's rocking. So, not all your calls are going to be good. What's going on here? Looked good, looked good, looked good, and then bam. And I think here also, this might have been the day I bought it. I bought it, but it went higher than my mark, and I couldn't. I was afraid to sell it too soon. So, just gotta wait. What I don't have here is I don't have dates. I can't tell you exactly when I bought certain stocks. I should probably put that in my database. Oh, what's this? This one hit its target too earlier. 528 was the target. I'm at 533. Four of them. Okay. Now what I don't like is I have to go in here and tell it all four. 532 right now. It's still above my mark. Oh, once again, forgot to take that off first. Oh, selling. Sell four. Subtract 4 from my account. 532. Okay. 5.32. We made 40 cents. This whole row right here should be double digit. Thank you. That's another 40.40. So that puts us at 92 cents so far this week. $2.27 is our goal. 1% of. There's another sale. All right. And then we have NAT coming. I purchased that. And it dropped the next day. And today it still has not made a change. It did for a little bit, but now it's right back where it started. It's got that little gray, which means it went up, it went down, it went, but right now it's exactly the same as it was. Even with 1 million shares in the volume being traded already. Oh, now it just went back down. It's not gray anymore. Right? Yep. But I'm hoping I suspected it was going to keep an uptrend going, but it might leveled off instead. We'll back it out a little bit. Yeah, see, it was doing this uptrend. That's why I purchased it. Back down, come back up, and now it's kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 months of history right there. There's the full year. The high was $4.40. It hit a new low, started coming back up. That's why I wasn't too afraid of it, because the low was it was coming up from a low. Um, Now some traders won't trade within a certain time period of a low. When I start seeing an uptrend coming, I believe that to be the new low. That people are like, wait, yeah, that's low enough for me to buy into, so I'll start buying it. All right, so and then we have our final stock, the one we purchased just a little bit ago. That's it. Currently 303. Our mark is 303. I could sell it, but I just bought it. Like I said, I don't like buying and selling the same day. I don't want them to come to me and say, we're doing this really often. But we'll see. We're gonna see if it comes back up there. If it's the same price tomorrow, I'll probably sell it. You know, or if it's gets up here to the 309s, they'll sell it. All right, so that looks very nice. So today, let me make this double. There we go. Today you just saw me make 62 cents off of stocks that I had. You know, and that's being on my second day of the week. That we've already got 92 cents. We're on a pretty good track to make our goal of $2.27. Now we're going to delete everything we sold to tell us how much money we have to invest today. So what I do is I just go in here and I delete those two. It says out of the $90 I have in my $10 stock group, I've only invested $65.68. So $90 minus what do we have? I have $24.32 to invest in a $10 or less stocks. So now we get to go look. Let's go find some $10 stocks to buy. Boom. All right, we're gonna make this bigger. ADT, the alarm company. Here's the high. New low was over here. That's about to be gone because it's gonna the new year's started over for them. Where that low is at. Looks like they're on a bouncing trim here. But I see down. 1 day of up. Not very supportive. Because here's a high. They're very close to it still. I'd rather have them down here in their mid range. We already own some of that stock. We're waiting for it to come up. Okay, this one here coming on a downtrend. Not a good time to start. Okay, who's this? This is AGNC. Think I've had them before. Come down, boom, come down. Up 1 day, not good. Okay, here we go. Here's something we need to take a closer look at. AHH. Have not had them before. Um, they hit a low recently. Started moving. Boom. Started moving. Normally they're up here. Okay, let's go look a little bit better. They kind of bottom out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at what they usually would do in seasonality wise. Now, seasonality, if you're new, is I set up for a 10-year seasonality. What this is what the average of the last 10 years of trading, how they do during that time of year. So if I look at right now, they normally at this time of year kind of stay steady, drop actually a little bit. And I'm also noticing a lot of companies do that have done this. On their seasonality chart, they seem to be a lot lower. Like up here, normally they'll be trading at $12.47. This year, they're trading at $6.91. So they've taken a 50% drop from their average. This is average. This means that last year they could have been trading at $6 and something, and 4 years ago they were four times this. But the average is $12.50. But it looks like it's going to be a downtrending and then slightly up um, in a couple of days. Is that slight up, going to be more than 1%? And are they following the trend? Because it kind of means it looks like they're not really following their own trend, or maybe they're a step ahead of it. They're going up before it usually goes up, going back down, and then going back up again. So, hmm, do I feel comfortable? I might pass this one up. So I'm going to write this down, AHH, as a possibility if I don't find something else. Um, and then I have to take a real quick break to go do something. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, AAH is on the list to be looked at later if we don't find something more appealing. It's a pretty good uh, candidate. What is this? Let's see. This is AIV. Aimco. We have quite a few ups. Going up, 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 up. Kind of leveling out now. It's in its mid-range. It hit the low way down here somehow that day, but came back up. So that's where somebody sold off, and then some people said, "Oh, it's so cheap." They bought back in and brought up the price. That's pretty good. Oh wait, this doesn't fit my categories anymore. This only has one dividend payout in a year. This one's actually not even qualified in my new in this system. Okay, this one also doesn't qualify. It only has two payouts. This one qualifies. It's got four payouts. Let's see. We've had a jump up, coming back down, going back up. I think it's getting right about where the tariff scare. This was the tariff scare right here, so it's trying to return back to where its normal would be. Support looks like it was around, be around for the year. This would be the support area. Let's say right about there. It had some really good resist. It had resistance here, but now it's got resistance. It's hard to find the resistance here. If I was to do a, whoop, not that click. If I was to do like a bam. Yeah, there's a ton of them. It's hard to find a resistance on this one. I'd do a longer one. I think it's got a real good chance of going higher. Which one's this one? AMCR. AMCR is on the list. All right. Uptrend, 1 day. Well, it's got more than 1 day uptrend. Actually, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. They are showing an uptrend. 822, okay. Ooh. This one has gone past its tariff scare, so it's back on its normal track. It's moving up. Is it moving up because that's where it should be? Is there a seasonality with this? Because look at last year at this time, it was actually higher. I want to go look at seasonality. Is there a chance that this is actually? Oh no. Normally this time of year, it would drop. So it's not a seasonality thing. But it has been going steadily up this year. It's trying to catch its peak. That's very interesting. This is what I like about stocks. It's this trying to catch the groove. Will it go up? It looks like all year long it's been moving up. People, the investors have been looking at this one going, usually it's around this dollar point. Right now, this is for this company. This is a good thing. But style standard. There's such an uptrend here, and at $5.38, I need 6 cents for 1%. Yeah, I can. We can probably do that in no time. How much? 24. 5, 10, 15, 20. 4 shares. Yeah. I think I'm going to buy 4 shares of this one right here. No, I clicked on the wrong thing. At 5.39. So some of the cash from selling them have not hit my account yet. That's what this is telling me. 538 and a half. We'll say 539. AQN. 4. I was like, wait, 3. 4. Alright, target for this one will be 6 cents. So 5.45 would be the target. So while we're here right now, we're just going to. I don't know why sometimes where it picks up some of these numbers it gives me. It's like, oh, you want to make a mark for this? Like, no, I want to make a mark for my goal. Now, why would I want to make a mark for down below here? Okay. And next, we need to buy $14.57 worth of a $15 or less stock. No, $24. Sorry, $24. Not 24. $20 minus 19. It's 19.43. So we go to the $15 list. And we start that one. Hit a low, moving up. Kind of an uptrend. Moved up, went down. Moved up. One day moving up. No. No. Okay, this one's starting to show a move. download some of that one. This one is too high for its yearly. It looks like it gets a lot of resistance up at this mark. Like for some reason this year it has not been able to get much higher than this, so it's too close. This one looks like it's got close to the low. Down, 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 and not enough movement yet. Same thing here, not enough movement coming back up. Went up, dropped down, been dropping, got some movement today, but back, it's still level from yesterday even. So until it starts moving an uptick, we're not going to touch it. Oh, hello, up, 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 up. Can we catch? Is it catchable? Ooh, it's a $16 stock now. When I was put in my list, it was only a $15 stock. Why is it going up? AMX. Okay, I am going to AMX. I'm going to put this on. I want to know who this company is. This is going to be my research today. Who is AMX? What do they do? Why are they climbing? Are they in a? They're an American something. Is this one of those companies that might have benefited from the tariffs and the American stuff? Hello. Since 4/6, they've been going up. Can I ride this and get 16 cents out of them? 17 cents? What does this company do? Why is it going up? Alright. Who is AMX? Stock. A Mexican telecommunication corporation in Mexico City. It is the 7th largest mobile network operator in the world. So it's not American, it's just it's an American, but not a United States American. $14, let's say buy it. It's forecasted to go up. Can I get my 1% out of it this week? This is what scares me right here. The high and the low. No, it's the high and low day. This right here. Oh, it's $20. Okay. It's about $3 here, $4 there. It's about mid-range of its high and low of the year. So you can't be afraid to do some research. I'm going to buy one share of this. We have $16 in that account, don't we? We have 19, so even though it's above my $15. Whoops. Well, share. And let's go do it. AMX. One share. $16.58. That should have been filled in. Thank you. Target. I want 17 cents, so it's going to be $16. That's and 60, 75. 75 cents is my target. Okay, apparently I deleted the formula. There we go. I think I need to put a line between there, just so it separates some more. All right. Out of the $45 for the $15 group, I've got $42.15 invested. Out of the $90 for the $10 group, I've got $87.24 invested. Out of the $92 for this group, the $5 group, I've got $90.23 invested. So out of my $227 I have for investing in the stocks, I have invested $219.62 so right now. For the week, we have 92 cents earned. Now we just gotta wait, and that's part of the thing. Now is everything's done, and we are going to have to wait and go make some more capital so we have more money to invest and keep growing. But I think everyone who's come across this video and watched it, even if it's a little part of it, the beginning of it, the end of it, the middle of it, all of it, I very much appreciate that. I'm hoping that I'm able to pass on some knowledge, and I'm hoping others will see this and pass knowledge on to me. As always, I hope you guys have good luck out there and have nice trades. Until next time, this is Troy. Good trading out there.